Hey everyone, I hope and trust that you are doing well. Listen, I want to go over a comment about this video about Diddy. And the reason I posted this video is just to show you the serious side of him making that statement, okay? Because we all make decisions. That video, that clip, it shows you a lot of these men, these black men, they know what's going on. They know what needs to be done. The issue is, are they doing it? And I would say not. So Diddy did the video, and he's like, oh, how I know he what I consider tap dance, for Blue Democratic Party. And then it's like, then he realized we weren't getting anything. Really now? What else is new? Okay. So, did some little checking here. Let me go ahead and just show this comment here. So, here's Sean Williams, 6751 says he's lying. He don't care about us. Don't be fooled. Oh no, no, I'm far from full. But I wanted you to see that and that about Sam Cooke. These black men know what needs to be done. Are they just doing it? Let's do the timeline. Look how many black entertainers we've had since Sam Cooke, the 50s and the 60s we're in 2024, approaching 2025. How many black men do you know, since they want to lead and be leaders and respected collectively? How many black men have we had as entertainers? You think Diddy the first one to pop up with this? How many have you? Don't count the black men in sports. For decades, they didn't just start signing Negroes to these professional teams. I ran across a book in the estate sale. A man named Walter Payton. I remember that name, real young growing up. And he was married to a black woman, by the way. But look at the timeline. They haven't just started signing $1 million checks last week or since 2000. They've been building, as I always say, building for Becky. So a person said, so Sean Williams said, he's like, he doesn't care about us, don't be fooled. Oh, no, no, not fool. This just shows you they know what to do. So, Truth Serum for Life said he robbed every black person he signed. These are absolutely repulsive. Yes, and I've heard about that as well. Gloria Jose 3088 said these males say the white man don't give them a chance. However, the world can see they get too much chance. Sports, music, yes, acting, and look at the outcome. Black women, they insult and abandon you when they get there. Hello, that's my whole point. So you mean that? And I looked at the Democratic Party. I remember hearing about the Black Party, but I'm going to tell you, at the time, being that it was associated with coming from Diddy, I'm going to be honest, I didn't pay it any mind. I was like, oh no. Being at the time, it was associated with Diddy. I heard about it. I didn't jump into focus and, oh, let me research it. When I heard it coming from him, I just kept it moving. Why? Because I know that these men are basically all talk, but no walk. A whole bunch of back and that's how I felt about it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A whole lot of talk, then it'll be left on the table. Nothing, there will be no fruit from it. You won't see anything from it. Unlike um Dr. Dre, here he is. Unlike Dr. Dre, 70 million to USC. Yeah, it'll be no talk, and I'll get to that in a moment. So let's check this out. Yes. So stop, think, reflect said Diddy didn't commit to this the way he committed to his vices. Hello. He promoted All Black Party a couple of times, and that's all. Imagine if his parties and music centered his effort rather than his hedonism. And I said to stop that, reflect. Exactly. This video shows you that they know what to do or what needs to be done, but instead, I guess the freak offs took precedence. Freak offs, Black Party. Freak offs, Black Party. I guess the freak offs took precedent. Yeah, the vices. S. Wiseman said Diddy's a liar. He didn't promote anything black unless it personally benefited. So check this comment out here. Yes, CGGP2GC says Etta James wrote about Sam Cooke in her memoir that Cooke's head was practically disconnected from his shoulders. That's how badly he was. Exactly. But they said it was shot by a white prostitute. Lies. Lies. When are we going to get the message? Lovely1772 said he's a deceiver. Oh, I definitely understand. So S. Wiseman said Diddy was a dang near billionaire. Hello, this is so correct. Don't forget, Dr. Dre donating that $70 million to what? USC? $70 million. USC. And here's one of the recipients. Now, here's a picture. People say, oh, well, here's a picture. I put up pictures every day. I don't know these people. 1, 2, 3. 3 blacks. I see more Asian and whites and Hispanic than black. $70 million, our founders. Let me get to her comment first, okay? So S. Wiseman said Diddy was a dang near billionaire. Think of all the housing communities he could have built. Profit-driven hospitals and schools he could have built. Medical research he could have funded. Single mother small business owners he could have sponsored. College scholarships he could have offered. He robbed all of his artists. All that power, wealth, and influence he chose to use for wickedness and debauchery. And therein lies how his legacy will be remembered. That's typical. That's typical. Black women, we die in childbirth more than anyone. I don't care if you're rich. It's not a money thing. It's a black thing. It's a race thing. They're not listening. Why? You don't think the doctors know if they don't listen, you got eternal bleeding, what could happen to you? These men care about you so much. Diddy alone and Dr. Dre. Man, do you know how many black kids they could have educated? Do you know? Are you kidding me? You don't have to go try to go big like Umar. You could have had, like in different cities, executive suites to hire black teachers. And not take anybody, the ones that really want to learn. You know how many black business owners, female? You would need Goldman Sachs if these men did what they were supposed to do. But everybody can see they're not doing it. So now the white man's daddy got to step in. You would need Goldman Sachs. Look how many black men are you? Robert Smith, where you at? Nowhere to be found for black women. But hey, look to Zaddy, Goldman Sachs. Robert Smith, where you at? Well, he paid for those black menses. These men know what needs to get done. They just don't do it. Now, I'm going to say, I did find that Diddy has done some philanthropic work. Diddy has a social program. 1995, he founded a social program to help inner city youth with tutoring and life skills and a summer camp. He allegedly pledged $1 million to Hurricane Katrina, 2005. Not to bring a Debbie Downer, but you understand people can pledge, but it's a different things to receive it, not knocking it. You can say, oh yeah, I'm going to pledge this over the next 10 years. Well, you have any time during that timeline to get the money. So I'm going to assume that he gave the $1 million, but I want you to understand when it comes to pledging, it can be a timeline. Doesn't mean you'll get the check next week. So I'm going to assume that he did that. Okay. They said he created a hot pink slip for charity through Sean John clothing line to support breast cancer. How he donates to New York City schools and the Sean Combs Scholarship Fund. Combs donated $1 million to Howard University to establish a scholarship fund for students who have trouble paying tuition. So it done a little something. Okay, done a little something. Got some charity. Again, they know what needs to be done, so I get that's him doing his part. And you think about it, what's $1 million? A man's a billionaire. That's like you taking $10 out of my purse, like I'm gonna holler, oh, I can't eat today. Not knocking it. Let's be realistic. Also tax deductible. Surprise! In case you didn't know, I know most of you already know. Also tax deductible. So what's the excuse? These men, as a collective, just using him as an example, they know what to do. They're just not doing it. So in May 2013, Jimmy Levine and Dr. Dre Young endowed the USC Jimmy Levine and Andre Young Academy for Arts, Technology, and the Business of Innovation with a transformational $70 million gift to the University of Southern California. I wonder whose idea it was. Probably Jimmy Levine. That's what I'm willing to guess. It graduated his first class in the spring of 2018. And here's a graduate right here. Jimmy Levine, Dr. Dre. Here's a graduate right here. See, this can easily control that. I don't care. You can say they're on the same page. These men may not be, and I'm sorry to tell you, as strong as you think they are. This can give an idea. He'll float around right alongside it. Again, in my opinion, you saw a black man that was he was a president of one of the black HBCUs. He's like, what? Why did you give them all that money? They can come to him. It's not going to be done. And then I would have thought, well, since they're calling him out on it, he's going to go ahead and get some money to a HBCU. I've researched, I can't find it yet. These men know what needs to be done. He going to fall in line right along with Zaddy. $70 million. And here's a graduate right here. So people will see a picture. Well, I see 3 black folks, 1, 2, 3. I see 3. How many non-blacks do you see? So that's just like saying, let's say each person in this video, let's say each person in this video gets a business. Let's crunch the numbers. So that means you have 3 black businesses. Let's see. Asian, 1, 2, 3. He might be Indian. 4, 5, 6. Just counting randomly. So that's 6 Asian businesses. Okay. So now you got 3 black people. Let's go ahead and crunch the numbers. 3 black people, 3 businesses, 6 Asian people, 6 businesses. Maybe Hispanic. 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5. 5 Hispanic. That'll be 5 Hispanic businesses. Let's count Caucasian. What I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8. 8 businesses. This might be a Hispanic person or white person. 8 or 9. So let's say 3 black. Just an example. 3 black, 6 Asian businesses, 9 white businesses. Who the heck do you think is going to have more hiring? How is that money going to go ahead and trickle down? First of all, the 3 black, good luck, because Negroes don't support their own. It's so much jealousy and ignorance in the community, it's not even worth, worrying about. But we're going to discuss it. Who's going to have the greater impact? The person with 3 businesses, and black too. That's a double standard, because you know how black folks are. With 3 businesses, 6 white businesses, 6 Asian businesses or Hispanic, and then 9 white. Who's going to have the greater impact? The one with the most businesses. So therefore, that $70 million is going to go ahead and help them more so. So much for the ROI. How to help the black community. And with their mindset, there are people going to patronize those businesses. The business will grow and they can hire more people. So who has helped in their employment, in their wealth building? Both of these men have, but what has he done for his community? What has he done? 3 is less than 6 and 9 and 12. And then you add the mindset of the group, $70 million. And then with data, look how many, you don't have one black hospital. And in the U.S., I mean, seriously, think about it. These men know what needs to be done. They know the crime and inequality. What are they doing for their own black men? They know what needs to be done, just not doing it. Why can he do it for HBCU? They don't care to build for you. So like I said, showing that video, this tells you they know what needs to be done. They know how about politics. They know politics ain't gonna do a darn thing for us. He knows that. Politics is not gonna help any black unemployment. It's not gonna help that. Diddy knows that. Why do you think? Stop and think. And again, like I said, you do understand charities like this here. So there's no excuse. That you get a tax deduction. Do you see it on your taxes? Have you made any charitable contributions? I mean, seriously, it's a write-off. And I must say, I'm not providing any, how it is, any financial advice. It's a freaking write-off, so you're not losing no money, any money. It's a write-off. He's giving some money, I think, to a school for performing arts. Guess what? In the state of California, it wasn't no $70 million. And I think that was for like a local facility, somewhere in LA or something. And again, it's a write-off. They know what needs to be done. They're just not doing it. This right here, building for Becky. And then married to Becky. She got her money in that divorce. Girl, congratulations, honey. I ain't mad at you. They know what needs to be done. They're just not doing it. So just like the comments that we're seeing here, that's why you think these Negroes don't know that. They know that it's not doing it. The schools, they're just not doing it. So that I was like, wow. So this right here, so you know the answer isn't politics. You know that. You know it's about building. Who doesn't know it? These black men are well aware. Again, look, all the entertainers. Drama sure does follow. All the professional athletes. You think these fools don't know? I mean, these men don't know? They know exactly what needs to be done. They're just not doing it. Why? They don't care about the community. Time they get the money, they want to get it and run. Yeah. Now this here comment was kind of funny. Queen Ivy said, Charlotte Papa ran back to the powers that be to show them that video. Oh, listen, I wouldn't be surprised. That was kind of funny to me. Kind of funny. But that right there, that didn't go viral because the drama does. But the thing is, listening to it, they're not unaware. Where is he investing in black women? Because that's who has most of the businesses. Black women create more businesses than any other group, especially the women. We have to, because you can't rely on the men. Why aren't they doing what Goldman Sachs is doing to close the wealth gap? They don't care about that. Not everybody wants to be a rapper or sing and dance. Why aren't they um why aren't they investing in black women? Robert Smith, why aren't they investing in black women? They don't care about us like that. So when these things happen, we're just gonna sit back, relax, and just watch it unfold in our femininity. Watch it unfold as we relax. Oh, look at that! Do a video if you can, make a couple dollars. Hey, but it speaks volumes. That one, Puffy. That's just, you think the rest don't know? Oh, well, it hasn't worked yet. Where's the great payoff? And I know it has its ups and downs, with the economy, yeah, unemployment, all that. But just stop and think. I want you to see it because that lets you know they know exactly what's going on. But debauchery, hedonism, acting a fool, the freak off, give money to USC, that takes precedence. And don't forget this one right here. So a $70 million endowment, but then the Negro gave his daughter over a span of years, as I assume, $100,000 and think he's doing something. The black daughter, by the way. I never heard of him sending her to school. Last time I heard, the chick was struggling. $100,000. I've had that in my account, big whoop. I mean, it was nice. I've had that time too in my account, big whoop. I wasn't rich. That money'll go fast. You ain't doing jack, CHIT shit like you really doing something. Life happens. So that tells you they know exactly what to do. They're just not doing for you. They're not doing it for the community. So all that seriousness. Now, like I said, I think I guess the freak off took precedence. But yeah, they know what to do. They know what single mother small businesses. They know that. If they were doing the right thing, care about the community, you wouldn't need Goldman Sachs. So when these things happen, ladies, we're gonna sit back and watch and go, look at that. Another dusty Negro is about to get whacked. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.